Now, a final brush up for your arm motion, okay? Now, we talked about the hinging of the wrists for casting a fishing pole or for throwing a football or for hammering nails. Now, we're going to go through a full specific lesson on the two-handed cast. So let's say you had a very heavy fishing pole, and I wanted to cast this fishing pole in your direction, okay? Now, if we look at the cast itself, if I allow both arms to collapse into my preparation for this cast, it's going to feel like a very sloppy cast. It feels like that lure could go anywhere. It could go up high, it could be down into the ground. However, if I allow that lead arm to stay nice and extended, all of a sudden, when you keep that lead arm straight, you'll feel how the hinge on both wrists will become more taut. You'll feel your grip become more secure. Now, you don't want to be letting go of the grip right here either. So make sure you maintain a solid grip. Go back to the grip section and make sure it's sound. You'll notice also how, if I cast towards you, how my right arm is supporting the weight of the club or the weight of that fishing pole. If I let it droop here, now it feels like I have to use my elbow and my shoulder to flip the fishing rod out so I can cast it over your head. Here feels like a very powerful position to get that cast going, completely supported, very taut, and I feel that nice taut extension in your direction. If I put it over my head, now you notice how my arms start to pry apart and it becomes a little droopy. It's not bad, but it's not as powerful. And same on this side. It feels now that the lead arm is a little bit collapsed and it's harder to keep the trailing arm a little extended, this like your cross-handed release. So load it up, that's where you want to cast it. Now, you go to the top of your backswing and stop. So imagine you have a buddy of yours right back here. You step up to the ball, you take your backswing. Now you should be in a position to cast over his head. Right there. So if I don't turn enough of my backswing and I hinge it, notice where I'm going? Now if I continue with my arms because my body stopped, notice how my right arm now is completely out of position. So how am I going to cast from here? This will feel very weak in its position to cast out, all right? Now, remember, we're casting towards the target usually, right, when we're playing golf. Now, this exercise is strictly to find the proper backswing position, the power position with the backswing. So you'll feel how the right arm is supporting the club. You'll feel how the left arm is nice and taut, right? Feel how those wrists are very taut and the grip is secure. So now that I have the power position, it's time to go to the target. So, backswing, feel solid, brace against my front side. Man, it felt like I had this amazing, taut, very in control. It feels like it's tracking on the arc by itself. And there's only one place I can extend it. And it feels like there's so much natural tension in my arms and my hands. It's not strain. There's a big difference between strain and natural tension, natural springiness. So you want to feel some nice natural springiness, allowing you to get to that target, okay? So now, we'll make one rhythmic one. Yep, it felt like my right arm was in that supporting position in the backswing. Go to the ball. Now that I'm on the ball, I can no longer think about that backswing. I have to trust it. What I want to think of is the feel of that release that it gave me past the ball. So what did that feel like again? Oh yeah, that nice taut twirl, that taut release or cast to the target. There it goes. Okay? Do that one more time. Get my feel. Love it. The ball is in the way of my cast to the target. So when I'm looking down on the ball, I don't see the golf ball. It's a white blur because my focus is on target and the feel of that taut extension to the target. Absolutely nailed. So, enjoy that. Get out there. Really feel where that power casting position is. Go to the top of the backswing. The grip's intact. The right arm is supporting. The left arm is taut. And it feels like you're in a position. Once you've braced, you can take that to the target with authority. All right? Enjoy that. See you in the next segment.